Hey guys, welcome to another episode of All Things Diabetes with Dr. Nana. I hope your year is off to a fantastic start. And if you're new to this channel, hello, welcome. My name is Dr. Nana. I'm a pharmacist and a functional medicine practitioner, which means that I focus on addressing the root issues or causes rather than treating the symptoms. I am also a type 2 diabetes coach and overall a wellness strategist. And over here on this channel, we dive into various metabolic health issues. We don't just talk about diabetes. I talk about high cholesterol, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. I call them the three best friends. We talk about cravings. We talk about blood sugar imbalances as well. If that sounds like you are definitely in the right place. Welcome. Today I want to do something different. Because we started the new year, I want us to set some sustainable goals so we can actually get the result that we've been looking for. So for me personally, I like to really ease into my new year. I like to take a very slower, intentional approach when it comes to the new year. I do not rush into things. And I do that because I want to set a foundation for the month ahead. So for me, that's just what I do, and I encourage you to do that as well. You really want to think through the year and make sure that you are setting goals that can actually provide results for you. So by now, I know many of you have heard a lot of the buzzword, the goals, intentions, resolutions, you name it, right? But let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why most people set big, ambitious goals? I love it. It's really good. You need to really set ambitious goals for yourself. But have you ever wondered why most people set these goals in January and then by February they've already abandoned those goals? It's very common, but it's not something that we want to be used to, okay? But the good news is we can fix it. So let's talk about the mistakes that, we make. Most people, I'm going to include myself, we make in January, and how we can create a sustainable health goal that actually sticks, okay? So whether you are stabilizing your blood sugar levels, losing weight, or even simply trying to get more energy, these strategies that I'm going to share will help you start strong and stay consistent throughout 2025. So the first thing I want to share with you is number one, don't set no goals. All right, well, not yet, okay? Don't set goals just yet. I recommend or I suggest you pause and reflect, okay? Hear me out. True lasting change doesn't come from simply setting goals, intentions, or resolutions. True lasting change begins with addressing what's been holding you back and what gives your body and mind the foundation that it needs to thrive. It's all about, think of it this way, it's all about identifying and releasing what no longer serves you. And this could be different for everybody. It could be limiting beliefs, it could be emotional blocks, it could be routines that no longer align with your goals. So, when you think about the word resolution, it comes from to resolve, right? And that basically means to settle, to complete. You need to address some of the things that have been holding you back from the previous years. Like, so you can briefly sit back and reflect in 2024. Reflect and address and let go of the things that actually weighed you down. Holding on to the old and all these roadblocks that prevent you from stepping into your new, it's just really impossible to step into your new if you keep holding on to the old, okay? And think of it this way as well. Trying to create a fresh start while you're still holding on to the things that no longer serve you. It's really like trying to plant a new seed in a garden that is overgrown with a lot of weeds, right? Without clearing out those weeds, they will choke the new plants before they even have a chance to grow. And another example could be if you're trying to upgrade your even computer system, right? And the computer operating system is full of viruses and all that stuff. There's no point upgrading it when you haven't fixed those or bugs in the first place. If you don't do that, the issue will still keep going on and on and on and on. So my recommendation or suggestion to you is to, don't rush into setting goals right away. make sure instead of just setting shiny newer goals, take a moment to reflect. And some of these questions is what I use for myself, right? I ask myself what worked for me, and I make sure I celebrate the wins. Even if it's like smaller wins, I just make sure I do celebrate them. And the second question that you want to ask yourself, what did not work, right? Acknowledge what felt heavy. Acknowledge what felt misaligned, right, for you. Number 3, and also identify patterns or beliefs that held you back as well. And this is a place where you want to be honest with yourself. Awareness is very important when it comes to this step. You want to take that time to reflect on these questions, let go of that resistance that came alongside with it, and step into that identity that is needed to achieve the result that you desire. So in doing that, you'll be better prepared to create goals that truly stick, okay? And I just want you to know that this process, when you pause and reflect, it is not about beating yourself up. It's about clearing space for a fresher start, not just in your actions, but even in your mind, right? Mind and energy. When you reflect before you resolve, you create room to step into 2025 with more clarity, more confidence, and even more purpose. Okay, so make sure you reflect before you resolve or you try to set resolutions. So, number 2, you got to know what you want, right? What does your heart desire? So that's the second thing that I want you to write down. Vague goals don't work. So a lot of people usually say, oh, I just want to be healthy in 2025. No, that's not specific enough. So instead of just saying I want to be healthy, try something like I want to reduce my blood sugar levels by 10 points, right, in the next 3 months. And when you're specific, it's easier for you to measure progress, and it's actually easier for you to also stay motivated as well. So for example, one of my clients wanted to feel more energetic. So we worked together to define her goals by improving her energy levels by addressing her blood sugar spikes. So once she was able to have a focused plan, she was able to achieve that goal in less than 3 months because it was very specific and she knew exactly what to do. Number 3, why do you want that goal? We always ignore this. So I want you to take a moment to ask yourself, why is this goal even important to me? Connecting a goal to a deeper purpose, it gives it meaning, okay? So for instance, if you want to reduce your blood sugar levels to prevent complications and live a longer, healthy life, right? Another reason could be you just want to feel more energetic because you want to spend quality time with your family or excel in your career. For my clients, she wanted to spend more time with her family because she was always lethargic. She did not have enough energy to even run after her kids. So that was her goal. It was really important for her to do that so she can spend that meaningful time with her family. So when you think of your goal, you always want to have a why associated with it. And that why fuels your determination. It helps you push through challenges even when they come, okay? Make sure you get specific with your goals. You align your goals to your core desires, and that will create the foundation for meaningful and lasting change for you. Okay, and a lot of people also think that motivation is what they need. But motivation, it comes and goes. It's not something that is consistent. It's not every day that you will be motivated to do something. So having a why is very important. Having discipline is what is actually going to be your superpower, because you need discipline to be consistent in the things that you're trying to achieve, okay? So you also want to break down your goal into daily habits. Big goals can feel very overwhelming, okay? So you want to break it down into smaller, manageable habits. For example, if you've decided to add veggies to your plate, right? Now you want to incorporate a lot of vegetables on your plate. You can just start with breakfast. You don't have to do it every single meal. You want to start with breakfast so your body can get used to it and you'll feel better. And once you feel better, you increase the pace a little bit and even the quantity, okay? You want to always break down your goals into daily habits, small chunks. If you want to be healthy or decrease your blood sugar levels, you want to substitute drinking soda with water, right? That's a daily habits that you want to do. You want to go for a walk after meals, right? Focus on just one habit at a time to avoid that burnout, because if you try to do everything at one time, you're gonna feel burnout, and you're gonna stop eventually. When February comes, March comes, you're like, I can't do this. But remember, the consistency beats perfection, and you want to make sure that you're doing it in smaller chunks, daily habits for you. Number 5, you want to track your progress. This is so important. What you don't track, you will fail. Tracking your progress is key. I personally, for me and my clients, we use the Ditch Diabetes journal, and this is the journal that we use. It really is very helpful, especially when it comes to our health goals. So for instance, it actually makes you establish daily goals, okay? It also tracks your blood sugar, the meals that you eat in every day. And not only that, it also tracks your mood. It tracks your sleep, for you can put in your sleep as well, your mood, what triggers your emotions, and it actually asks you some questions as well. It prompts you to kind of sit still and reflect on your day. What can you do to make it better the next time? It lets you write down the obstacles that you went through during the day as well. So this is what I use to track my health goals, and also this is what I use for my clients as well. Your workout and activities, water intake, all these good stuff. I'll put the link in the comment down below if you like to get that and use it for yours as well. It's very helpful. It helps you establish daily goals, log your meals, track your blood sugar, track your sleep, triggers and things that may be happening during the day, and any obstacles that you face, so you'll be able to correct it for the next day. The next thing that I want you guys to think about is to celebrate your small wins. Okay, don't wait until you have a big goal to celebrate. Don't wait at all. Small wins also matter. They pave the way to bigger victories. So in the journey to better health, progress is not always visible, but it's happening. Think about planting a seed. For weeks, it looks like nothing is happening, right? But underneath, the roots are growing. They are preparing for moments where the plant will actually break out from the soil. Your health journey is just like that. So an example, the client that I was talking about who wanted to get more energy, we had to do certain things for her that, will increase her energy levels. And in the beginning, she was not even seeing any result. But once the time went on, the numbers were not even budging on the glucometer, right? She started feeling a bit discouraged. But as time went on, her energy level was getting better. Her sleep was getting better. Her cravings were under control. So sometimes progress is not visible in the very beginning, but you want to sit still. So if your goal is to reduce your blood sugar levels and the numbers are not moving, what about your sleep? Have you tracked your energy? What about your cravings? Are you still craving for a lot of stuff? Or your urge to crave for things that reduce? And these are some of the things that you want to pay attention to. These are signs that your body is adjusting. These are signs that your body is healing. And by few weeks or months, you realize that your blood sugar is actually dropping significantly. You are improving on your energy levels and things of that nature. So success is a journey. It's not just a destination for you. Okay. So one thing I want you guys to do is also reward yourself, right? Not with food or anything like that. But if you hit your goals, one thing to do is to get a device, right? Something to reward yourself to keep you motivated. So these are some of the strategies that I want you to incorporate before you set a goal, especially the very first one, which is the reflection before you make any resolutions. That's very, very important, okay? So I want to hear from you. What are the top health goals that you have for 2025? Put it in the comment below, and I would love to cheer you on. This is a community that will support you. And if you're also serious about hitting your health goals this year, I have a free guide for you, okay? It's called Escape the Trap. And it's mainly if you want to control your cravings, lose weight, and also be on the journey to reverse your type 2 diabetes. This guide is for you. We'll talk about it in different episodes, but I talk about how getting to the root problem is actually very, very important. That's the only way you'll be able to reverse some of these chronic illnesses. I talk about some of the comprehensive testing that you can do as well. So I urge you to download it. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. So just go ahead and grab it, and I hope that that is helpful for you. If you're struggling with blood sugar levels, you want to make sure you book a complimentary call with me as well, and I'll help you create a plan that is tailored for you as well. If you love this video, share it, like it, put a comment in there, and also make sure you subscribe, because in 2025, one of my goals is also to upload a lot of videos. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.